Hi guys, me again. Don't know who you were expecting. You came to my channel. The odds were it was going to be me. You kids today. Shakes fist. The clock is 0 o'clock. The TV has lost the signal. This is a game I like a lot. Sadly, it's in maintenance mode. That don't mean you can't play it. But I am curious what the free-to-play experience is like. If the free-to-play experience is good, then I can recommend it in good faith. Good evening, Mr. Fatbody. What the hell? No one's paying attention. You're promoted. Good evening, Lord Fatbody. The Illuminati or the Templars? The Templars are a bit stiff. But the Illuminati NPC who's your boss is kind of an idiot. So we'll go this. If my math is correct, that would be 12 hours. Or 0 hours. Did they specify which? I'm trying to help you out. When they laugh in your face, at least give me credit. It's especially good if you're salaried, by the way. It's less good if you're hourly. Well, that will be my head, I think. As always, trying to recreate this face in-game is no easy task. Oh, well then the 0 hours worked seems less attractive, I have to say. I assume you at least get OT for the last 4. The hair color will, of course, be white. And the hairstyle will, of course, be absent. Eyebrows have to be white and almost non-existent. I don't know if you guys can see, but my eyebrows... Hold on. I have basically no eyebrows. They're invisible or possibly transparent. That's really nice. That's a good workable solution for everybody. Flexibility like that is incredibly valuable in a job. Why are my facial features not showing up in my hair color? Guys, I chose my hair color for a reason here, you know. It's showing up there. Eyebrows, eye color. Why? Is that considered part of makeup? No. What? How, if I give myself hair back, my hair is white, but my facial hair isn't? Sazerac. Isn't that a kind of French or Spanish liquor? I didn't know you'd moved on from Best Buy. It appears that every hairstyle, every facial hair has a different color. Yeah, okay. There we are. Oh, well. Not one of my beverages of choice, I have to say. What is up with the... every facial hair is a different color, but none of them are the color I want. So, I guess we... guess we go, without a beard. I don't understand why there's no coloration selection there. Eye color is fine. But for facial features, they don't let you choose the color, and it doesn't match your eyebrows and hair. Maybe it's a free-to-play bug. Do I want makeup? Oh, I could have little hearts on my head. I'm thinking no. Creepy spider eyes? Fiery flamey eyes? Really bad lipstick look? Camo? No. I could dye this white and go as an orc. As one of Saruman's orcs. I could be a football player. I look like I've really messily been eating dark chocolate. No, just no. Drinking blood. Oh, hard to go wrong with a black veiny look, you know? Now here we've got colors again for it. Oh, but only the eye part? No, it's the veiny part too. I like the veiny part. I'm not nuts about the eyes. Freckles. 5 o'clock shadow that doesn't match my actual hair color. A kiss on the cheek can be quite sentimental. Oh, green veiny look, I think. I think we'll go with the green veiny look. I can be a kid and wear a do-rag and baseball cap backwards. No, I can't do that to myself. The initial glasses selection, not awesome. Shirt, I'll skip the wife beater. Nice that they have it though. Gosh, those are really not attractive. Yeah, I think we'll go with the red. Reddish. Give me jeans. I'm a jeans man. The tennies are fine. Maybe a different color of shirt though, you know? Red now. White now. Yeah, I think I like that one best. Select class. Oh, that's right. You in Secret World Legends, unlike Secret World, you start with a class. So Ravager is fists and blood magic, primarily a healer. Assassin, probably not a healer. Oh, and you don't start with the class getup either. This would be great if I was a female doing my Kill Bill impersonation of Beatrix Kiddo. Blade and Elementalism. Mercenary. Assault Rifle and Fists. Healer. Punisher, Shotgun and Hammer. Survivability. Warlock, Healer. Blood and Assault. Gunslinger. I've always liked the pistols. Oh, but Shotgun is the secondary. Yeah, not nuts about that. Elementalism and chaos. Ooh. All magic all the time. Hammer and blade. Chaos and pistols. I like pistols. And chaos. Chaos and pistols or Magus and go with elementalism and chaos. I think I'll go trickster. We'll go chaos and pistols. Lens magnifying lark. Lens Lark is the character where I stole the Lens name from. It's from a really, really good series of, I hesitate to call it space opera, adventure science fiction by Jack Vance called the Demon Prince novels.
The Japanese government has stated that an unidentified radical political group released a biological agent in the Tokyo subway. Less than 1 kilometer
They still do.
from Karachi town. Although the area has been
And I will be playing one of them.
eyewitness reports of activity inside the perimeter.
I just want to see how the free-to-play experience is so that I can recommend it, so that I feel I can recommend it to people who want something really different. Even though the game's basically in, oh dear. Basically in maintenance mode, except for, when it crashes like that. I had a problem a while back when I was playing the not Secret World Legends, but the Secret World, because that server's still running too. Give me a sec here. The Secret World is still running, even though it's no longer supported, and I played it a little bit on stream and had it crash out on me, so I stopped playing it. I have not had this problem with the current game. And hopefully it will not continue. But I would like to know what the free-to-play experience is like so I can recommend it to people who want something different. I'm going to escape out of that in case the problems with cinematics. So if I crash a couple more times, though, I may have to just call the stream on the basis of... you hear me? I'm warning you, game. I may have to call the stream on the basis of it not being supportable. I'm dreaming right now.
The world trembles. You must learn or be swept away.
The dead rise. Tier 1, you have woken in your up in your bedroom, which has transported into a small cemetery. Proceed forward and learn more about this dream that you were unable to wake from.
Haste.
Doodaloo. Move through, interact with the box, and pick up a weapon. Press I, open your inventory, and equip it. I now have a chaos focus. Oh, if you've never played it, it's... Imagine the X-Files is the quickest, dirtiest way. There's a secret world with all kinds of weird, crazy stuff going on. Legends, myths, rumors, all that kind of stuff. And you're working for one of 3 different, not agencies, but interest groups, let's say.
The dead are rising to the siren song. Destroy them. Basic abilities are as effortless as breathing, but power abilities draw upon your reservoir of energy.
Well, hopefully, I will be able to give you an actual opinion on how the free-to-play experience is. It's a game I have played a lot. and really like. But it has some really clunky elements. Combat's one of them. And like most MMOs, you know, combat plays a big deal in it.
Be mindful of the voices.
Listen to the voices
They
that
will
whisper
whisper
in your sleep.
Catch up with the Dream Architect. It also has, to my opinion, hands down the best quests in any game. Any game. But it does have its jank, and the jank drives a lot of people away. Learn more about my
The
weapon.
Watchers will intervene only in dreams and only once. Every weapon becomes a unique focus for your abilities. Chaos spins in the focus.
As an
you
example
carry.
of one of the quests.
Master the
They have
paradox.
quests.
Control the singularity.
I mean,
and
a lot of,
embrace
obviously,
the
all the
dogma.
information for quests is on the internet if you want to look for it. But they have quests, for instance, a friend of mine was telling me about how he approached this one, where you're going through these steps to repair an antenna. You repair the antenna. You have to get the instructions on what parts are needed from the internet, from the real internet, which is accessible from in the game. They have fake websites set out in the real world that connect into the game. And so he gets the entire thing repaired and hooks up the headphones to it, and he hears Morse code. And so he downloads an application on his iPhone and holds it up to the speaker, and the application automatically translates Morse if you don't want to learn Morse. Yeah, the website thing is very cool. Yeah, they do. It's so good, but the jank in it is real. Attacks have a chance to fill up 2 to 4 paradoxes. Acquire all paradoxes to unleash a powerful random attack. Okay, that's the chaos.
Speciality Spotlight. Chaos Magic.
Specialities.
Working with controlled chaos. Every time your chaos abilities deal damage divisible by 8, you generate 2 to 4 paradoxes. Once 8 paradoxes are generated, one of 3 types of chaotic effects is triggered. A singularity creates rifts in the fabric of reality around you which explodes, dealing damage and knocking down enemies.
A lot of fake ones, certainly.
An enigma is a small beneficial effect applied on your enemy. Purging that effect or defeating that enemy will grant you and your whole team a much stronger version of the effect. Extra-dimensional doppelganger are clones of yourself that can attack your enemies.
Yeah, there are some corporate websites out there for the fake companies in-game. I can't remember. There's one Japanese company in particular that pops up a lot. I can't remember the name. There's a website for the first map you go to. Kill the suspended Rakshasa. Hi there, I'm going to kill you. Sorry. It's not your fault.
The Rakshasa have also come to heed the song. Have pity, but spare them no mercy. They will also heed. The world shakes, the dead rise. You will be tested.
Now I can't even remember the name of the first town. It's a little island town in Maine where everything's gone terribly wrong. And there's a website for that town that you'll need to look stuff up on for the quests. Now, obviously, you can just skip that and just do the quests. And in a few worlds, yeah. If and when we ever see it, probably, yeah. That's just a good guess. Explore the graveyard. Continue exploring the graveyard. Good. Let me know. Really, let me know what you think. Now, I cannot overstate enough. A lot of people find the combat just unplayably janky. So, give it a shot, but if you find the combat to be too much, you would not be the first. For me, it's not a big deal. I can deal with that. Well, I'm sure he's friendly. I want to see what the 1 actually does. Consumes 2. Chaos attacks are fueled with energy that brings all things to their end, increasing chaos damage dealt by 10%. Critical power by 8.6%. Lasts 8 seconds. Got it. Hi, lady.
Revenants do not follow the call. They follow death. You cannot leave this place while it lives. Be agile. Be confident. Your life depends upon
Active dodge. Avoid enemy attacks. With a shift and an arrow. Same as Guild Wars 2. Alright, come on out. I'll place the lever handle. He hit me. Twice. Aha, missed me that time. Jerk. I wasn't quick enough, but he's going down anyway. Like a jerk. $5,000 XP. And a starter talisman reward bag. Open that up, and it's a talisman. It'll give me 5 hit points, add 17 to my attack rating, and 5 to my protection. It is a chain, a waist talisman. I don't think it's a waste. Sorry. Let's use the lever and jump down and dive deeper into the dream.
Make the right choices.
Make the right choices.
One of the things I like about it is just, it's so different. I am so sick and tired of dwarves and elves and dragons. Oh my god, please stop with the dragons. I don't think there's any dragons in the game. No, there's like a really big horror that shows up not too long in the future.
Fighting eternal
Pyramid
darkness
schemes.
is a
You've
fool's
landed in a
errand.
dark and forgotten corridor. The way
Wisdom
forward
is
seems
the light
unclear.
that
Look
drives
around for
the
clues to
dark.
proceed.
The torch, child. We speak in metaphors because alien
up the
minds
torch.
cannot decipher them. Your path will be equally puzzling. Wisdom
Press the button.
must be your torch.
Alright, now here's an example of something really simple. You can see there's symbols that are lit up. So what we do is we step on the symbol that is lit up, and we only step on the symbols that look like sort of a human figure, and that gets us through. That's a really simple, obvious puzzle. They're not all simple and obvious. Boy, are they not.
You are with
You
the
are
chosen.
with the chosen, but you must
make
choose
the
for
right
yourself.
choices.
Again, this one also will be relatively straightforward. 3 and a backslash, human, scorpion. Three and a backslash, human, and they're lit. I think it's scorpion. Again, they're just showing you, starting you off with the easy ones because they don't want you to get stumped in the tutorial. They get really challenging. But as always, be aware you can always just look it up on the real internet. Not even the fake websites that they've created. Move forward and deeper into the dream. All right. Well, let's... So it is a game with a good amount of jank in it. Movement and combat feels pretty janky. But the game itself,
They are the
questing,
at the
the story's really, really
you
good too.
Are the mouse. It is best to remain unseen.
Blood-starved beasts. Well, this will be fine. You have stepped into a seemingly abandoned facility. Strange emblems of a crimson fist can be seen on various walls and crates. Proceed with caution as traps and unseen threats are lurking around each
A
corner.
clever mouse creeps carefully to avoid stepping on a trap.
Ooh, the clever mouse sneaks carefully. To avoid stepping on a
It's
trap.
not my
We are
place
here
to
to guide
intervene,
you to the light.
but then
Alright, we can see that there are mines all over the floor. So, for example, you wouldn't want to step on one, probably. So you would go out of your way to not step on a mine. That seems pretty obvious. Laser beams. What would you not want to do with a laser beam? Perhaps intercept it. Interrupt it. Now, here's an example where things can be a little bit jank. We just have to jump over this. Well, jumping is not a really smooth mechanic in the game. See? You can see we've got electricity on the floor. Perhaps we can turn off the electricity.
where the cat walks, the clever mouse will walk unseen. A mouse cannot defeat a cat face to face.
So, there is a big golem walking around there with an obvious I can see you area. So you don't want to get into his I can see you area or he will splat you. But if you can avoid him and work your way around, you can electrocute him. Over here. No. Oh, we have to grab something from him? Oh, I think the code. Oh, from the dead body? Investigate the War Machine's chassis. There we are. If all else fails, read the instructions. 3691 is on the plate. And now, 3691. Again, not much of a puzzle. They get real. And real hard.
Talismans can protect you, strengthen you,
I'm now
and
level
focus
2.
you. But they cannot save you. Nothing can save you.
I have
but the
another
choice will
talisman. This
send
one
you
is a
one
neck
way or
talisman.
another.
Well, we're now in Tokyo. If you ever wondered what Tokyo was like in the middle of a horrifying, nightmarish disaster, that's the Orochi Company.
Now is not the time
You
for
can check the
argument.
Orochi corporate
was that?
website.
Coming out of the ground.
Go now.
Which of you ordered the linguine? No dragon. So, I mean, there's
Okay,
that.
back.
It's not a dragon. You know? It wasn't a dragon. I told you there was something big and unpleasant. At least it wasn't a dragon.
Be mindful of the voices.
They speak the truth.
I will again skip through the cinematic, as that we had a crash earlier, so that might have been the cinematic. So I'm going to skip through the cinematics. Anyone who chooses to download will be able to see them. They're good. The storyline stuff is really well done. So that's the strong point in the game, the story and especially the questing. The weakest point, janky-ish combat. Well, here we are in London.
Sorry, can't let you through without authorization.
But I've got green stuff
Look,
on
I don't know what that's supposed to be,
my
but
face.
it's not.
All right, lads, D.I. Shelley, they're with me. Do us both a favour and don't go flashing that letter around out here. The boys on the cordons haven't been briefed. As far as they're concerned, this is all just heightened awareness after the terrorist attack in Tokyo. But I don't deal with the bureaucracy. I deal with the truth about the secret London, about the
The
Templars.
voice work is good too. Sometimes
I'm
the writing's a little over the top,
I
but
hope you know what you're
the subject
getting
matter
yourself
is
into.
kind of too, so that's not
But you
inappropriate.
have no idea. Even I only get as involved as I have to, for the sake of us little people. You've seen it on the news. The Tokyo incident. That's what happens when your new crowd lets things get out of hand. Not here. Not on my watch. That's the deal. That's always been the deal. You'll be safe inside, Eldwick. Go see one of the prophets prophesying up the road by the tube station. They'll fill you in on the kind of crazy you've got ahead of you. Best be prepared. My sincerest condolences.
Another player, John Itchy Butt Wick.
Are you looking for a change?
That was his name. The character's name then is Itchy Butt, just like I'm magnifying. Lens magnifying lark. Oh, we crashed again. Oh. So I didn't have this problem in the past. I'm going to have it do a quick consistency check on the install. Give me just a second here. Not that, that, and that. Repair broken data. Just take a couple minutes. Hi guys. So, as I was saying about the game, I've played it a lot. I have not played all through all the original content, let alone all of the post-release content. Okay, it's repairing the DB. I don't think I finished off. I did get to level 50 my last playthrough. Got all the way to 50 for the first time, which is the cap. There are 3 series of maps, 3 zones. There are 3 maps in the first zone, which is an island off the coast of Maine. 2 or 3? 3, I think, in the second zone, which is in Egypt. And 2 or 3, 2, I think, in Transylvania for the last zone. And then after hitting the cap, you can, I believe there's also a zone in Tokyo. I think. But it's a game where you have a lot of choice in how you build your character out. Although, at least initially, you have to choose a class. You can choose to emphasize different weapons. There's 9 weapon sets. 3 range, 3 melee, and 3 magical. The range are assault rifle, pistol, shotgun. The melee are fists, Wolverine weapons, swords and hammers, and the magic is blood, chaos, and elemental. We're about halfway done repairing the RDB. And basically at any time you can have 2 of those weapon styles equipped, but you can learn all of them. You'll gain skill points and I can't remember the other type of experience. You gain points. One of them lets you add skills, and the other one lets you basically have have passive trees that you can fill in. Almost done. There we are. Clicked on start. Thought I clicked on start. Did I not click on start? Is this game making me look bad? Come on, Funcom. Oh yeah, it's a Funcom game, so as always, your mileage may vary. Funcom is currently, their big project that they're working on is a survival type game based on Arrakis. Dune Awakening. Generally, they have interesting game systems. Oh, patching resource database. Okay, it actually downloaded some stuff. Good, good. I've played a bunch of their games over the years. I played a lot of Anarchy Online. That was the first MMO I ever played a lot of. I played some Age of Conan when it came out. I played a lot of this. They've always been a B-tier MMORPG maker, but they have always had some good stuff in their games. They just can't make it all uniformly good. Find the Prophet Square outside the station. Listen to the Fallen King. Again, I'm going to escape through the cinematic stuff. Although certainly I would recommend a new player.
It's all shut down.
Watch it.
Kaiden Cho.
Listen to it. I'm having a flashback now.
From the park to Arachi Tower.
SDF quarantine. Good news for Tokyo, bad news for us.
This is...
I thought the dragon thrived on chaos.
And there's fake
Someone
John
once told
Constantine
me
on the right.
Illuminati had all the answers.
They're saying a bomb. It's never just a bomb.
So this was the
Something worse.
original tutorial.
Something that brought the filth with it.
So we fight. That's what us Templars do.
I enjoy a good fight. It's just these trousers are bloody velvet.
Sarah! Thank Gaia!
And here's where we'll learn about combat and the like. Recommended level 2. Also, transparent information like this, that's really bad design. Though this must be a dream, you find yourself experiencing the aftermath of the Tokyo subway attack through another's eyes. Follow the lead of the other secret world agents and work your way through the station down to the heart of the darkness. Pick up your weapon. This is not my weapon, this is... Oh, it is, the pistols. Nice. Pistol specialty. Chamber roulette.
Speciality Spotlight. Pistols. Understanding the chamber roulette. Use your pistol abilities to spin both chambers. When both chambers align, your pistol's abilities do additional damage for a short while. The damage bonus increases based on the rarity of the match.
That's the mechanic for pistols. All 9 of the weapon types have their own. Press N to open your skill window. Purchase an ability for your second weapon. And pistols. Dual shot. Unlock. And that is my left click attack. Open the gate. I can't. It's locked and there's badness behind it. The filth is sort of the embodiment of, you might say, the forces of not evil, chaos, wrongness. I got filth on me.
How many have they got in there?
It's gone viral so fast. If this gets out into Tokyo...
It doesn't. We stop it here, whatever it takes.
Filth infected. Ew. This isn't going to wash out.
Thanks for the encouragement, Alex.
Let's do this. Take it like all the other Don't let it get on you. Don't even breathe in.
Don't even breathe in. That's not the most helpful advice ever.
This stuff can't think. It can't think because I know your core just is. New plan. Fight chaos with chaos. Keep the bastards at a distance, then take them out.
That's your plan?
Well, it's a plan.
You've got points.
Thank you, not John Constantine.
Incoming!
More of them. Filth-contaminated humies. Defeat all creatures on the platform. Complete. Regroup with the team. Press N to open your skill window. Purchase 2 passive skills for your primary weapon. Passive skills. Chaos. That one will increase my attack rating, and that one will open up a passive skill of paradox control. You direct the paradoxical energies generated by your chaotic magic towards unmaking your injuries. Whenever you generate a paradox, you restore 4% of your maximum health. It can only occur once every 3 seconds. I thought I did that. Unlock. There we are. Oh. Click. Unlock. Click. Unlock. It's perhaps not the most obvious thing in the world. The paradoxes generated by your schism are all within your control, causing an additional paradox to be gained when schism deals damage divisible by 8. That's schism, right? Yeah. So schism will do random amounts of damage. When it hits the magic number, it does more. Because chaos. filthy mass. I'll let it explode. And I'll grab... It dropped a loot bag. I'll take it. Equip it by right-clicking it. And this is a gadget. And it will heal you or an ally for 80. This value does not increase with your heal rating. Select your target and right-click to use. So basically, if I hit C to use it, and I don't have anything else targeted, it'll target myself. Hey, Canucket, how you doing? As always, the algorithm appreciates the delicious snack.
The cavalry has arrived. Even where the filth corrupts, Gaia's power endures. Take it into yourself. Breathe it out. Will this broken body mend?
Well, you're almost done with the week. That not work? I'm going to turn the speech.
Even Gaia will be tested by what is to come.
Oh, I guess I'm going to turn up the
Making
map.
a stand? Wasn't working out.
Yeah, about that. This ain't looking much better, to be honest.
Now is not the time for argument.
Told you you'd say that.
Well done!
Well done, man. Oh, big fellow. Overcome the filth. Oops. Don't stand in the explosion. That's sound advice.
Something's coming out of the ground.
What the bloody hell is that thing?
Big and friendly.
Watch out!
The Guardian of Dreams. Is that like the Boulevard of Broken Dreams? Because I've been there. We got him.
The gate's opening!
Continue up the stairs and go to find help.
Look out! It's all coming down!
Please don't crash again. We're almost at the end of the cinematic series. Yay. So I'm skipping through the cinematics. As I think those seem to be more prone to crashing.
You look like you've just seen the end of the cosmos, mate.
Move around and regain my senses, okay? Go to Red Cross Circus. Oh, those Brits. Is it really a circus? I doubt it. Are there clowns? Probably not. And hey, there's not always time for argument. There's always time for reasoned debate on the internet. Where we humans do reasoned debate in exactly the same way howler monkeys do.
Fancy a drink?
Temple Square. And there is home of the Templars.
New regulations, no dancing widdershins inside the park.
You get that? No dancing widdershins with inside the park, okay? I mean it. You guys have been dancing widdershins, it seems like, all the time these days.
Come in. Come in. I'm very pleased you can follow directions on the back of a card. It is the basis for us getting along famously. Of course, with an establishment like this, we're practically in the yellow pages under Crusaders. Richard Sonak. So, you heeded our call to arms. You have questions, I can furnish you with answers. Some answers. To begin with, you haven't strayed into some atrocious Dan Brown airport paperback. We are not the Knights Templar. That particular appellation went out in the 1300s along with page boy haircuts and burnings at the stake. No, we run a 21st century, well, let's say a forward-facing organization, but one with its strength in ancient bonds of tradition, in loyalty, in blood, and, to be perfectly frank, in a sizable private army. Our firm guidance is needed to save the world from itself. We have kept the matters of squabbling secret societies and loathsome dimensions discreet, until the shadows began to peel back across the globe, until these darkest of days came upon us. Now the evidence is on television, for pity's sake. We are at war. Might will make right, and it will fall upon us to judge the correct application of might. It falls upon you as a soldier of the Templars. Show me that you have the will, and we can teach you the way. Your remarkable powers can be honed and controlled, at least to less disastrous effect
In
on
essence,
property values.
nature has chosen us as one of its defenders.
There is a private training area which we have reinforced for just that purpose. Come back and see me after. Hello.
Which is why we can't actually die. Well, we can. We just come back. Ooh. Do we have Guinness on tap? In which case, I'll take 2. Brigadier Leave.
Here, you'll need this. It's how you get your instructions and submit your reports. Don't go off the grid. You'll find that nobody here likes a loose cannon. Go on now.
I'm gonna double check that I got the audio option set correctly. Yeah. Would like the dialogue to be a little bit louder. All right. Pick up the phone from the table. It's a smartphone.
Initializing field performance module.
An iPhone 95.
DNA encoding recognized. Syncing. Sync complete. Field performance
Pick
module
up my
online.
primary weapon. Spoiler, it won't be my primary for long. I'm a pistol user. Read the SMS. You'll find everything you need with Brigadier Leave. Your weapons will, of course, need to be upgraded if they're going to be of any use. Don't take too long. We have an urgent matter to discuss. Come see me as soon as you finish. Take some discarded weapons from the crate. Don't want to use any of those. Press Y to open the upgrade window. I'm going to feed it. This is how you upgrade your items. Essentially, most items have nothing special about them. They're just numbers, but you can upgrade them. So you place your Chaos Focus in, and we're going to feed it all of these. Basically, weapons can be fed to weapons of the same type. You gain more benefit. So it leveled up. So if you throw a shotgun into a shotgun, you gain more than if you throw a sword into a shotgun to power it up. In essence, you're feeding its magical power. You know, the way you do. Pick up my secondary weapon. That would be the pistols. Equip them. Remaining discarded items. You'll note that gives plus 250 XP to the weapon, whereas these give 100 each. Exit the Crucible. You can also test various different weapons and stuff in here, or at least you used to be able to. I'm not sure. And you just would open up on some demons that they happen to keep around for just that purpose. It's very, despite what he said, very 13th century.
Yes?
Doodaloo.
The time has come to
He's a
discuss
lefty.
your upcoming excursion to the colonies. I'm afraid it's
I'm a lefty.
business, not pleasure. Recently, a small island community on the New England coast dropped off the map. You can disregard the tiresome government cover-ups. There are dark forces at play. Solomon Island is a rock with infamy. In the past, it was trafficked by the Illuminati before they joined the rush to New York. You should be aware that we have history with the Illuminati. Acrimonious history. Of course, under the flag of truce, we have spat and made up, and now we are the closest of enemies. All smiles above the table and drawn knives beneath it. Illuminati are reckless and cannot be relied upon to clean up their own messes. We must find the root of whatever doom has come to Solomon Island. But let me stress that this is
There are
not
three
a
factions.
rescue operation.
Templars,
Should there be
Illuminati,
survivors, you
and the
cannot
Dragon.
announce that you've been chosen to deliver anyone from evil. Joan of Arc did, and look where that got her.
The Dragon
Our
is
goal is the
Korean-based.
salvation of all mankind, not on a case-by-case
Korean
basis.
mysticism.
I understand that may stick in your throat, but, well, halos are fading all over town now that there is so much more at stake. Leave as soon as you can. Your travel arrangements have already been made at the Eldwick Underground. I'll be in touch.
He'll be in touch.
Yes?
It's rude to stare.
Don't let your guard down. The war on
We're off to Eldwick Station. But we won't be going by the standard train that you might expect from a station. Let me grab the little lore piece here. Doo-doo. It's just nice to have a MMO RPG that doesn't have freaking elves, dwarves, and dragons. You'll note the sign points the way to Agartha.
You'll want to stay out the dark side. They got all sorts in there.
Entrance to Agartha. The Hollow Earth.
Hello? Yes? Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. And by my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 past the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveller. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the great British rail system, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance
refill my
and
coffee cup.
time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Of course, it's perfectly safe. No one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled, the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men. Now, you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
And I'm back, and we are in Agartha, the Hollow Earth. I will right-click it to learn how to teleport to Agartha. Grab this. Take me away! I can fly, guys. Oh, wait. I hope I can land. I can. Investigate the inside of the Great Tree. This is your bank and mail and auction house facilities. Also, some vendors. I think for in-game currencies, not for the out-of-game currencies. Locate the New England Agartha pod. Pad. Not pod. Pad. And I can fly again. These are the 3 maps that make up the Solomon Island cluster. Daily login rewards, 5th anniversary. 5th anniversary? Secret World Legends, maybe? Really, in which case I've picked a good time to start. I'll get some freebies. Become a patron, get epic cash keys. Here's the login rewards. So the login rewards are not subscriber exclusive. You get a bonus if you're a patron or subscriber. But I will get a purified weapons distillate, which basically allows I can apply directly to a weapon to advance it XP wise. And I will, and I'll do so with the pistol. And I'll take it from level 3 to level 5, and so it's going to get better stats. And we are off to Kingsmouth. That's the name of the town. It's sort of a riff on Innsmouth. 1 second. I didn't add my sweetener. Unsweetened coffee. Bitter. this. This is basically a riff on Innsmouth from Lovecraft. There are so many references to popular fiction, everything imaginable in the horror and weirdness. And so you've got references to Poe, and Lovecraft, and Stephen King. And they're all over the place. So there's huge amounts of referential stuff.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a powwow before you continue your little crusade. You Templars may be taking the high road, but just watch you don't get saddle rash from the high horse, okay? Sure, you can be divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with him. And if I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning.
Thanks, Boone. You've got a quest for a fistful of zombies. He's got a zombie problem. He shoots them, but they keep coming back. Finding out more about the zombies, what makes them tick, could go a long way towards solving that problem. Yep, more Boone.
This forest crawls. Gets my fingers itching for two matters. One, the other, figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I've sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be, but nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick and how to make that ticking stop, and I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
Kill zombies in the area around Jack's camp. Alright, well, I can do that. I've killed 4. Alright, having killed some, maybe they're triggered by sound. Let's try jumping on an alarmed car. Hi guys, where's the party? Y'all having fun today? Nice. Got a legend. We got a gas can up here. Ignite the gas cans and draw zombies into the fire. The hard part, not setting yourself on fire. Examine a half-eaten corpse. Okay, that's disgusting. Although, I should note that sometimes the human animal, when served as a meal, is referred to as long pig. Supposedly tastes like, pork. Examine the half-eaten corpse. Not that one. Got the one over here. Oh. Policeman's corpse. Recommended level 4. Not quite there yet. Bullets for Andy. A note on the dead policeman's hand asks him to get more ammo and then return to the sheriff's office ASAP. This policeman obviously didn't return, but the ammo is still direly needed. The note says, don't try to be a hero, just get all the ammo you can find and get the hell back here. Lives depend on it. The note is signed Deputy Andy. The sheriff's office is in town, who's clearly in distress. Better grab the ammo. What else is there in the red? Bullets for Andy. Don't even have for a fistful of zombies. There we are. The fire affected the zombies, didn't stop them completely. Next, investigate their seating and examine one of the half-eaten corpses on the side of the road. On the side of the road. Right. So, I got it. The half-eaten corpses. And summon Big Friend. Look for survivors in Kingsmouth. Doodaloo. Send a mission report. From Sonic. Good work on the report. The information regarding the reanimated dead is useful, though not particularly surprising. Jack Boone. Now there's a familiar name. He pops up in reports everywhere. The man travels far and wide and always seems to be on site before our agents. His factional allegiances are unknown, though he does not appear to be associated with either the Illuminati or the Dragon. Pay to keep an eye on him. That's a skill point notification. It's a pistol. Well, then we will feed that to the pistol, as it will get the most benefit. Going from level 5 to level 6.5. Find Deputy Andy. Well, I happen to know, because I've played this before, that he is on the roof. Deputy Andy is a riff from Twin Peaks.
You spooked the heck out of me, and I figured I was fresh out of scares.
Place the ammo in the box. Doodaloo. Another mission report. Field report's been received, currently being analyzed. And this has a waste chain, so we will upgrade that. And that, generally speaking, is how gearing works. You improve your gear over time by, in essence, feeding it other types of similar gear. Let's talk to the sheriff.
Heck if I know where you folks keep coming from, but anyone who walks through that door alive pretty much gets my amnesty. Something in your past colors you sourly to a badge, I'd ask you to call it quits in return. We agreeable? Well then, I'm Sheriff Bannerman, and this down-home little state of emergency is what's left of my jurisdiction. Sure, we tried to hold as much of the town as we could at first, more out of nostalgia than any civil defense plan. I won't tell you Kingsmouth was a slice of heaven in a snow globe, but it was ours. Now it ain't. There was always something running under in this town. Maybe what's spilled out now. If that's how it works, I couldn't say hand on heart we didn't have it coming. But that fog, and the things in it, they didn't pick and choose when they came in. Most folks didn't stand a chance. Now, I can see you're armed. I won't kick up any fuss about that. Straight truth is, you'll need to be. Just don't go thinking that means you're deputized as such. Heaven knows if there was ever a time and a place for the right to bear 'em, you're looking at it. Henry has his word of God, that Roger woman has her crystal ball, and Norma out on the point's got a 12 gauge. My money's on Norma.
Okay, so skill points. We want to start going with the pistols. When your chambers land on a matching set, you're energized, restoring 3.5% of your maximum health. Those are the passives. Well, I think we can stick with the chaos for now. Evade reading all the way out here will give us a whole bunch of hit points, so yeah, I don't have enough. That takes 10. Got it. But if I wanted to, say, put some into pistols here. First one is unlock for 5. Let's go ahead and unlock that. And it equips. And in the active abilities, we have 2 points. Dual shot and hair trigger is up. Snap a quick shot. Whereas dual shot consumes 3 pistol ammo. That's hits. That's a small AE. That's not. That's a single shot. So for now, we'll stick with what we've got. Yeah. Wait, seeking bullets. Oh, seeking bullets is really good. Have I got the points for it? I don't. Okay. Complete the mission horror show for Helen Bannerman. Sheriff Bannerman believes that mounting surveillance equipment near the police station can provide advance warning of any impending attacks. She needs help to find useful equipment around town. Even a small town like Kingsmouth should have some security measures. Perhaps some of the local businesses have installed surveillance systems. Check the phone book for likely candidates. Talk to me.
Well, sure wasn't in our yearly budget to put the town under martial law. No, the good old boys on the council were all about thrifty spending, at least above the table. So I squirreled away where I could for some surveillance equipment. Police business, sure, let's call it civic awareness. I'm talking your webcams, your motion sensors. Oh, don't look so surprised. Kingsmouth might be out in the sticks, but we have electricity and everything. Running water in tourist season. Come back when this whole damn mess is blown over, I'll give you the tour far as the old lighthouse. But, to get to the point of it. Seems to me we should bring that gear out of mothballs and get it hooked up around town. Gives me some early warning and the others a break from my collection of Jeopardy reruns.
Well, you know what you can check for local businesses? You can check the phone book. Mining museum, savings and loan, and the gas station. Patron benefits. 20% marks of favor. This is if you pay. We're doing a free-to-play playthrough. Double ability points and skill point gain. Unlimited free anima leaps and teleports. A scenario key a day. Double healing potion capacity. 8-hour mission cooldowns. 10% bonus XP. 15% bonus anima shards from missions. Extra dungeon key. Extra lair key. 50% discount on healing potions, and a free global auction house delivery. $13 for 30 days. So first we will head to the gas station. Now, because I am familiar with this, as you might suppose, know that there's almost certainly going to be an elite mob of sorts around here. And there he is. That's the Dumpster Diver is his name, and he will have a little loot basket. It has another medallion, so we can get to work upgrading the one we have. You notice it has 2 small pips on it underneath the icon, or underneath the image. This one only has 1. They go up to 3. More pips means better results. So for instance, this is a level 1, and it's got a total of 41 points worth of stats, and this is, sorry, they're both level 1. This has 2 pips, this has 1 pip, and it has 37. So the difference is about 10%. And we've got our first camera. Retrieve a camera from Kingsmith Savings and Loan. This is the Savings and Loan. And the last one's from the Mining Museum, which is behind us. But in here first because there's another one of the named mobs, which will give us another loot drop. And there she is. It's lovely Susie. She's level 8. She's quite high level. Down, that's good. Her level makes it much different. I didn't realize she was so high level. Wow, okay. No problem. Had it the whole way. Was never concerned. Everything was fine. It was just fine. Now into the Mining Museum more. Not into it yet, because it's on the outside. It's on the outside. Well, you gotta find the ladder. Climb the ladder. Josiah, this is the one that needs changing. Have it done before I'm back from Bangor. New cameras are in the basement. Remember to fill out the repair form and file it with the museum admins. James Morris, the Mining Museum janitor. So we have to find, and this is going to be a bit of a mission, as there's some difficulties and traps in the basement. awaiting us. For instance, this guy is filth infected. It's
I think you should go away. You should go away now. You need to go away because I'm not feeling very stable right now.
Ask the janitor about the cameras. All right, and we're here. We are. All right, now this. There are the lights show the secure areas where the security cameras are shining, and you don't want to be spotted, so you have to stay out of the light. These ones are relatively simple and straightforward. They're not moving. Most of the time they'll be moving. And there. We've got lights out here. And again, we've got laser meshes. Don't interrupt the lasers and you'll be fine. Here we've got moving camera or moving lights. And you just don't want to step into the light area. And if memory serves, I always screw this up, as I always think I remember it one way and I'm always wrong. So it'll move and we'll start moving. Really? That may be the first time I ever got it done. Can't be. I mean, I've done it dozens of times, but the first time in a long time I've done it without getting blowed up. It's gonna blow! Ew. Filth. It's just nasty. We've got another bit of lore. Our wisdom knows no bounds. Taste and see. Got to place cameras on a street light, house corner, another street light, and a tree trunk. Evidently, wireless power? This little town in the middle of nowhere off the coast of Maine can wirelessly power their cameras. That's the technology we need. Hi guys, it's me again. See what happens when a town gets overrun by zombies. It's nice and quiet. No loud music, no arguments. Probably a lot of lip smacking going on while eating. Their manners not very good, but you know, you can't have everything. Don't even think about it. Or you thought about it, didn't you? You all thought about it, didn't you? I'll place a security camera. Another security camera. Over here we have a little armed outpost of one of the bands of neutrals. They're not affiliated with any of the three major factions. They are the Council of Venice, I think. And you can sell and buy healing points here. Sell junk and buy healing points. This is an electrogravitic attractor. You deal 5 physical damage and pull the target to you from up to 15 meters away. I like to keep the healing gadget we've got right now. So we'll sell that. Oh, right. And put a camera up. The yellow gold thing right there behind the sheriff's station is an anima well. That's anima, not enema. There are so many games where I have to make the statement that it's anima, not enema. And you can teleport to that, but it will take some amount of, not real money currency, but some amount of currency, I think, to do it. Use the police computer to initialize the system. Station security system. Type route to return to the main menu or initialize the cameras. Initializing. Doodly doo. And you can view the camera feeds, which work. Good news. The camera system you've installed is up and running on our end as well. It is tactically useful for the local officers to see the incoming threats. However, we are particularly keen to analyze visual data of the enemy from an R&D perspective. The janitor you encountered showed symptoms of an unfamiliar infection. There were signs of humanity in the midst of his tentacular mutation. We hesitate to classify him without more data. Item power. Item power is represented by the number of pips. Here they're just explaining pips. Also, there, in addition to pips differentiating, sometimes you can have this red background color, and those ones will have a special proc. You know, a 5% chance on hit to do this, or if you do this, it does this. That kind of thing. That's one of the daily challenges. I've done 2 of those, 50 monster kills and 4 item empowerments. You complete all 5 and it opens up a set of 5 more. So you can do a total of 10 dailies. I need to do 2 more daily challenges, which would be these. So 1 more main mission and 2 side missions. Complete the mission Elm Street Blues for Andy, Deputy Andy. Elm Street Blues is a reference to Hill Street Blues. The references may be dated for some of you who are youngins. Elm Street Blues. Deputy Andy Gardner is afraid the town will be completely overrun by monsters unless someone steps up and helps contain the undead invasion. Zombies are constantly pushing against the defenses put up around the sheriff's office. Kill them. Talk to me, Andy.
Jeez, you never saw anything like this in the cop shows. Well, maybe on cable, not the network ones. You wouldn't know it from looking out there, but before that wicked bad fog rolled in, Kingsmouth was a sleepy little burg. Nothing stronger on the streets than a hot cup of coffee and chocolate-glazed donuts from Susie's. The occasional DUI or domestic disturbance. Human sacrifice.
Yeah, we don't
but every
talk about
town
that.
has a dark side, right? We sure are getting a heaped help in the darkness now, eh? The Walking Dead and worse besides taking over our town. Us survivors hold up in here, hoping it's all just a bad dream and we'll wake up to the smell of bacon and maple syrup. But unless someone ups and does something, and soon, all we're gonna wake up to is the smell of rotten flesh. And I don't need another thing to remind me of my dad. Halloween does bring back the memories, eh?
Kill the ravenous horde around the sheriff's office. I need to kill 6 of them. At least for the first part. There's no ravenous horde here. They're dead. Back here? Oh, hi, guys. Alright, there's 4 out of 6. 5 out of 6. Oh, bonus points. Go to the northern barricade.
You gotta get to the north barricades before they do.
I'm at them.
See if you can't head them off at the northern barricade. Those zombies are making a mess of that north barricade.
No, they're not. I'm murdering them all.
We got some more trouble on the south barricade.
Alright, we're heading to the south barricade now. The attacks become a little more interesting when you get enough skill points to buy.
Coming in from the south side now.
More abilities, more buffs to your passives, that kind of stuff. Right now, it's pretty...
We got some more trouble on the south barricade.
I can't spam endlessly as the small AEs that are throwing up are taking a couple of points every time of my chaos level.
They're taking that southern barricade apart.
You can see that above the hot bar on the left-hand side.
Looks as though we got the situation under control for now.
There's something large and in charge down here. Oh, another batch of friends. Hi, guys. That's right, I think there's another wave of friends, and then we find out the source of the assaults. He's large. These guys got in the way first, so we'll take care of them. And then we'll get to work on the Drow Warmongers. Sheriff's office. Doodaloo. And we're over 11 SP now. There's skill points and action points. Are the 2 flavors. It appears we're dealing with the bigger problems here than just the reanimated dead. The name Draug is ringing a lot of bells around here, and I'm told we have plenty of information on the marine creatures on record, on ancient record. We could still use more information, however, particularly about the larger varieties with the lobster claws in their general ecology. On that note, they do have some excellent shellfish in that region, worth looking into if you work up an appetite. Yeah, shellfish not sounding so great right now. Thanks, Rich. Another upgrade to be fed into our amulet, neck talisman. No. Okay. No. You can always get there by clicking. Skill point. So AP we do not have yet. Hair trigger is what I'm looking for as... No, that's not it. This one, Seeking Bullet. That's the one I've used in the past and really found quite workable against batches of mobs. Passive skill. We did grab Second Wind. Or did we? We did. High Roller. Your controlled shooting. Fatal Shot. Beginner's Luck. Jackpot. Trying to remember which one is associated with... Well, let's check. What we'll be doing is Seeking Bullet, and which one of these affects Seeking Bullet? Controlled Shooting, Full House, Dual Shot. Oh, I'd go for that one. Crit rating, and then we'll get eventually Beginner's Luck. We need more skill points for that. Find Norma Creed. Oh, I have to find Norma. I remember Norma. She's a sweetheart. We'll get to her in a minute. Inspect. Note. Send someone to check on Norma. 5 Poe Cove. See, Poe, as in Edgar Allan. Dr. Bannerman. Lady Margaret.
The Lady Margaret was a traumatic experience for everyone on board.
Later on, he gives a quest.
They were changed men when they came back. I visited with all of them in the days following their return.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Thank you. I didn't want to shoot him. They haven't done anything to me. Well, other than wanting to eat my flesh. But I mean, can you blame them? I think I look from a cannibalistic point of view like I might be tasty. I mean, you'd want to... I would be a bit fatty, obviously. Another player. See, it's not dead. The game's not dead. Level. The other ones are 4s, these are level 6s. We have a mutilated corpse over here, which offers a side quest. But here we are. Norma. You've discovered a new anima well at Norma's place. Hi, Norma. Recommended level 7. Not there. Level 6, 7. 6. Oh, I healed myself. Oops.
Yeah. You'd think these wet bits would just fizzle on the bonfire, but no. They sparkle like kindling wood. It's heartening. Geez, what a mess. Good thing I'm not particular. Now I'm used to getting my hands dirty. Fish guts, childbirth, sutures, the dead. Yeah, maybe I was born for this work. That don't sound right. Nobody's made for this ungodly work. Except maybe this old thing.
So I kill and I chop and I burn, but there's more of them every day, and I feel like I'm pushing a very big stone up a very steep mountain, and it keeps rolling back down. What do you call that? Sisyphean?
Yes, Sisyphean.
Or is that when you get a burning in your privates?
Close.
My idea of culture is reruns of Cheers and, not ancient Greek mythology.
And yet you knew about
Well, the
Sisyphus.
old gal ain't a proper match for everything that turns up on my doorstep. Seems she's too much for most of it. Spreads a bone and dead man's guts all over the place. Well, there's no time to gather it all up before we're right back up in the thick of it. And they never stop coming. They never stop coming.
Another player, see? See? Go to the back of Norman's house. See? I'll grab that later. See, I can't help myself. I start talking with an accent. They're over here. I just do. When I hear an accent in a game, I pretty much inevitably end up talking like Norma, for instance, here. I'll kill the attacking zombies. For Norma. Oh, they're back over there. Oh, they're coming back over here again. Oh, coming in this direction. Doo-doo-doo. Collect body pots. Oh, that's lovely. Zombie body pot. Zombie body pots. For Norma's bonfire, you know. You don't really need a barbecue. You got a nice bonfire going for your zombie pots. Yeah, a little barbecue sauce. Much better eaten than you might think. We got a couple of lore bits here. Grab them. Grab them lore bits. Bunch of different kind of zombies that need killing. Slow and dry, wet zombies, fast-moving zombies, and zombie cultists. Pardon me. Got a forgotten fiend up here, so that's another named mob. So that'll give us a nice drop of an item of some sort. the Forgotten Fiend. I ended up with everybody. All kinds of people on me. Lots of friends. Normally I like having friends. Not so sure I like having undead ones. And it's another waste chain. Waste talisman. Next up, some other flavor of zombies. I'm not sure which. This one's return townies. We'll see. This will be fast-moving zombies. That's 4 fast-moving zombies we got. Taken care of, you know. So we got wet zombies and zombie cultists. Imagine the smell
Local bounty detected.
of wet
Initiating.
zombie. Famously, wet dog smells awful. What about wet zombie? That's 2 zombie cultists. Zombie cultists. And, oh, we got 2. I didn't really want to. You don't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you get what you need. Defeat undead excavators. Got a quest for that. Wet zombies? Oh, there's a cultist. Well. Draug Grave Robber. Draug are maybe Celtic mythology? Essentially the drowned undead. Oh, that's right, I have an area quest. Basically, if you're in the area, and you... Draug Grave Robber. There's another named mob in here. It is Father Appleby. We still have to kill wet zombies from the sea. The sun's coming up. That'll help. A little easier to see. What? A drowned mariner. There's one. That's a thank you for your contribution to our efforts in cleansing the area. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. They have a ranged puke attack, which is not going to make them any friends. But him we took care of before he could, well, puke. Throw dry shambler body parts on the bonfire. I'm coming, Noma. I got some more stuff to throw on the fire for you. Lots of bits and bits and kibbles and bits. Four types of bits. Alright, we will sacrifice the hammer. Chaos focus. And the belt. Here's our lovely map. Now, okay, 100 anima shards to use the anima well. It appears that maybe rechecking file systems for the game seems to have taken care of the crashing issue. Knock on wood. And I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I expect I should be back at my usual time tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe. Another player. At the usual time, I'm going to keep playing some more of this, at least, for the immediate future, to continue the free-to-play through. So far, the free-to-play seems to be perfectly functional. It's a game I like a lot. I have, as I said earlier, the combat is janky. Movement feels a little clunky. But the storyline, the voice work, and particularly the questing is spot on. When you start getting into the various different types of missions you can have. Let's see. There's the main quest line, the story mission. Sorry, yeah, that's the currently equipped quest. Story quest, dungeon mission, 3 side missions. You can also have an investigation mission and an action/sabotage mission. So the investigation missions are the ones that are particularly interesting and can be very, very difficult, especially if you choose not to look up the solution on the internet. They can be very challenging indeed. So much so that I would expect that anybody is eventually going to hit one of them where they're not seeing the logical leap that exists there. And my recommendation is, if you're trying to work your way through them and you hit one of those where you can't find the logical leap, it's fine to check the internet, but just check the solution for the step that you're not getting. Sometimes it's just oh, okay, yeah, I see that. And then you can continue on with the rest of the quest in a standard way. That's where a lot of the depth comes from. The story and the quests here are genuinely great. But I am going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I'll go inside here to the sheriff's office. I know her husband's right over here, but I'm sure she could do better. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. The Discord is always available as well. So, back tomorrow, usual time. More Secret World Legends. I want to thank you all for watching. Take care. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. And an even better Friday and then the whole weekend thing. So, I'm out. And ciao for now. Good night, guys.